Alright, so today we are gonna go over this new Switch OLED. This debate by Nintendo making us think that we're actually gonna get a Switch Pro. I mean, to be honest, with any rumors that comes out, you gotta take these things with like a grain of salt. You can't really take everything at face value, especially when they don't come from the actual source or from reputable news sources. But yeah, so much for that Switch Pro everybody was assuming we were going to get. And yeah, it is not what we thought. So we're going to start out the stream today by checking out the Switch Pro announcement. And we're just going to talk about it for a little bit. Okay. Okay, I will give it this. I really do like the white controllers, the white Joy-Cons, and the white outline. I really like that, and it kind of matches with Metroid Dread, with the robot that's chasing him. Homeboy, you're not playing it. You're just watching the demo. Like you're just watching the trailer. That's all you're doing. Oof, that white is really sleek. I like that. Okay. 6.2 inches what the original Switch had. Like 0.8 of an inch. I don't know how I feel about this. Now, I will say with the OLED, it's going to look a lot crisper. The colors are going to pop out a lot better. Homeboy just sits on the hallway, just to play a Switch. Like, they're not gonna walk to the couch or anything. This stand can make a huge difference compared to the crappy little peg we get with the original Switch. Like this got the same stand as like the Surface laptops. They have the same stand. Gonna make it a lot stable, a lot more stable. We're gonna have a lot less broken switches because they tipped over because the freaking peg that the original one had can barely support its weight. But yeah, this I like a lot, and it's so you can adjust this to so many different angles too. Okay, they need to be more specific on what they mean by enhanced audio, because the audio on the original Switch is already pretty good. Like it doesn't really need much. Besides, even if you want to if you really wanted to hear it, you put on the headphones. Like you plug it in. Okay, see, here they're just being extra. Like no one's gonna play chess on a Switch outside. You're not gonna see anything with the sun. Like, there's no shot. There's no way. Okay, here. Original Switch should have had this from the beginning. It is horrible that you have to buy an adapter for the Ethernet on the original Switch. Like, the dock should have just come with it, like every other device out there. It's an improvement, but like I said, it should have come with it originally. I mean, the white is looking really crisp, and that dock looks so much better. So that's all we get. Like that's the sad thing about this. Like it's just a bigger screen, bigger, like I guess crisper screen. enhanced audio, whatever that is, and the Ethernet adapter on the Switch dock. Okay, so let me repeat what I said earlier, or what I posted earlier on Twitter. If you are a brand new Switch, I have to rephrase that. If you are in the market for a Switch, and you know you're gonna be playing mostly handheld, as let's say it'll be like 70 handheld, 30 docked, right? I would go with this. I would go with the bigger screen, bigger, brighter screen with the Ethernet adapter. I guess the enhanced audio, whatever the hell that is. I would go with this. This is a really good purchase. But if you already have a Switch, it's kind of pointless because it doesn't enhance anything. It doesn't give you like any better performance or better visuals than you already than you on your regular Switch. Like if you already have a Switch, there really is no point in updating. I mean, unless you really really want it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about that. See, and also if we actually go to the Nintendo website here, Nintendo OLED specs. So with the Switch OLED, I almost called it the Switch Pro. Here's a problem. Go to Switch Pro, right? Ignoring the size, ignoring the weight, that compared to the, it's actually gonna be heavier. It's actually, yeah, it's actually heavier. Okay, this is what you want to look at. Screen, multi-touch, capacitive touchscreen. Okay, 7-inch OLED screen. Okay, 1280 by 720. It's still a 720-inch screen. I mean, it's still gonna look nice, but compared to the regular Switch, it's got the same resolution, 1280 by 720. So you're not gonna get much better visual colors and like the overall look. It'll probably look a tiny bit better, but nothing crazy, nothing that warrants like, you know, like a full-on new Switch. Where is it? For audio, compatible with a 7.1 channel linear PCM output via HDMI connector. It probably is going to give us the same thing here, right? Audio output, yeah, 5.1 channel. I'm really curious what they mean by enhanced audio on the actual device. So, and I think that was it. Oh, the other thing, I was hoping that maybe with the newer model, that it'll have like a better, at least a better battery life. But no, if you check the actual specs of the OLED model, it's got the same battery as the regular one. Internal 4310 milliamp battery. If we go down to the regular Switch console, or the standard one, 4310 milliamps. So yeah, same thing. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it. Like I said, if you are in a market for a Switch, right, and this is the first time getting the actual device, and you're okay with spending the extra $50 because it's actually $50 more expensive than the regular Switch, which goes for just $300. If you're okay with spending the extra $50, and you know you're gonna be playing mostly handheld, I would get this. I would totally get this. I can understand why people would get this. But for me, who mostly plays it docked, it's gonna be a not for me. It's like it's gonna be enough for me. But I can see what they're trying to do. It's still, I I would be wrong to say I am disappointed, but you know, Nintendo is gonna do what Nintendo does, and it's gonna do what's best for the company. And if they think that a OLED screen model is best for their bottom line, and they do believe in the actual device that it's gonna sell, then you know all we can do is hope for the best, and maybe, hopefully, maybe hold out hope for that Switch Pro. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Switch OLED. I need to stop calling it a Switch Pro because it's not a Switch Pro at all. But yeah, now that we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and switch to Astral Chain.